Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50. We're doing it again. So, okay. I've changed my room around. I still haven't gotten my mic quite up and running, but I'm working on it. But I had to show you a brand new palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Oh my goodness. So, here is the outer packaging. It's called the Royal Europe palette. It's gorgeous. So when you open it up, it's this. And it's like, let me see. See, you can see it's kind of 3D printed. And then when you open it up, here are the colors. Jewel tones, beautiful colors. There's 10 mattes, and I'm not sure, but let me see if I can show you. Look in the mirror and watch this color in particular. See, it changes from a pink to a gold, and then this color changes from a teal to a purple, and this one is a gold to a green. They're just gorgeous. So this is the palette that I'm going to be working with today, and I go off of what I'm wearing. So these are the colors that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to use like these two colors, one of these colors, and I really want to play with this pinkish green, or I just can't. So I'm going to grab, what brush do I grab? I'm going to grab one of my bling brushes. I love these brushes. They're so pretty. This is the E5, and I believe this is from the Rose Gold collection. And I'm going to pick up Neptune's Fountain, which is the brown. And I've learned from other people that I have watched that these shadows are very pigmented. They're very, very pigmented. Now, my mirror is over here, so if I'm looking over this direction, it's because this is where my mirror is. And I'm just going to do dark. I have like my brows, and I have eye primer on. So I'm just going to do the little bit down here. If you happen to hear some snorting or snoring or something along those lines, I have dogs. They live here. And here go my eyes again. Every time. Every time. Then I'm going to take this one. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just tapping ever so slightly into the palette, because the people that I watch that have used this palette have said that these mattes are super, super pigmented. And so they're gonna have a lot of kick up in the pan, which is fine if you hear motors outside, because I live on a busy road and it's supposed to be 25 miles an hour, but nobody. Look, you can see I've got fallout here, which is fine. I'll clean that up later. But I'm just making sure it's as dark and the pigment is where I want it. Shadow is where I want it. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take, this is from Odin's Eye. You can see I've used it. It's a color switch. You clean off your brush and it cleans it off. And then you can go in with a different color. So I'm going to flip the brush around and I'm going to go into I'm not sure. It's the lighter brown something Palace. Whew. Very pigmented. See that? And I'm going to brush this. Wow, look at that color. It's so strong. So I'm putting that into my crease. Then I'm going to just buff along the edges. So in what I did yesterday when I was setting this all up, I moved all of my makeup around and I put all of my palettes into one of those 3-drawer plastic rolly carts or whatever. And my husband goes, "Are those all of your palettes?" I can't help myself. I like pretty things. So I have a lot. And then they come out with like this palette. And yes, I probably have all of these colors in like 5 or 6 other palettes. I know I don't have all of the multi-chromes, but I probably have a few multi-chromes that I could have used, but I wanted these ones. And I was going to just buy the multi-chromes. I was just going to buy the 5 multi-chromes. They're $12 each. So to buy all of them, it would have been $60. The palette itself is $57. Spend $60 and get 5 shadows. Spend $57 and get 15. My math says go ahead and do the palette. And I could have probably just bought 1 or 2 and been perfectly happy with that. I have a plethora of shadows everywhere. But I wanted these. So I bought them. And that's just the way it is. We're on spring break right now. Like, we have no school. I drive school buses for a living. And we have no school right now. So I'm in the process of doing all the things that I want to get done, but haven't been able to do. And I just do them. And so that's what I've been doing. So see how I'm just taking and I'm going along the edges a little bit. And I'm just blending it just enough. Alrighty. So now that I've done that, I'm going to clean off my brush again. And I want to take in, let me see if I can show you without making a huge mess. So you can't really see. I'm really gentle with my palettes, so I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to take just a bit. And I'm going to blend it right here on the side. Tap, tap. Oh, there goes my dogs. Tanky, stop, please. I'm just blending it in just a smidge. And I'm going to take it into... He's not going to stop. Hopefully he stopped now. I'm just making it so that there's a little bit of that burgundy color, because it'll match my shirt. See my eye? I'm going to flip this around. So what my doctor has said is that I have chronic dry eyes. And so my eyes are constantly trying to overcompensate for the fact that my eyes are dry. I'm just taking this. This is called Great Hall, and I'm just tapping it just a smidge. Hold on. Okay, so I've got both eyes done. Take my color switch. Clean off my brush. And I do this a lot. I'll use the same brush unless I have like a really distinct brush that I like to use in a certain area, which under my eyes, this is going to be a little too thick for me. That's what she said. So now I'm going to take, oh my goodness, it's called Royal Treasure. This one right here. Now watch again. You can see everything that I'm looking at, but let me see. See how it's got that gold and then pink. Oh, I'm so excited to be using this. I'm going to pick it up on my brush. Just a little. Tap it off. And I'm going to take whatever setting mist. I just happen to have the Smashbox Photo Finish. I don't like this on my face, but it's something that I have, so I use. Now let's see how this goes on our eyes. Excited. You see that beautiful pinky color? Oh my goodness. Just bringing it all over the lid. Well, not all over, just basically the middle portion of my lid, because I want to use a different color on the inside. But see how that just... Now, okay, let me see if I can show you. This is how, let me see. I don't know how they do it. Some people do it where they show, let me see if I can look at it myself. Where they show in the mirror the shift. I won't know until I'm editing whether or not that's working or not, but oh my goodness. If I turn my head, you can barely see the shift. Okay, hold on. Let me put the other side on. And maybe that'll make the shift better. Hold on. Okay, I took it on my brush. It has like a pink to a green to a gold shift to it. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Now I'm only seeing the pink. A little bit more, not to put too much. Yes, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to put that brush away. I'm going to use my fingers. Now, hopefully this doesn't screw it up, but I really want to use this color right here. It's a blue to a purple, and I just can't help myself. But I'm going to just lightly brush my... Oh, look at this color. See that switch? Gosh. Okay. Sorry. It's just so pretty. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the look. Don't like it. A little bit. Gosh, that's such a pretty color. But I gotta get enough of it down. I know there's a line, but I just want you to see that color. Because I'm going to put something else in the middle, kind of tie the two together. Let me go ahead and put on my finger again. Ooh. Don't worry. Trust the process. Trust the process. Oh my goodness gracious. Just going to pick up a little bit more. It goes on like I want it to look the same on my eyes as it does in the pan. It doesn't quite get that look. But it's still pretty. So we're just going to work with what we have. Now I'm going to take my... It has a black base to it. So I think if I put like a white base underneath it, it would show up better and it would actually look like I want it to look. But I'm not going to be able to do that today. And take my handy dandy Q-tip. And clean up the edges really quick. I've got fallout underneath, and I'm going to deal with that in a minute, but I'm trying to decide what other color I'm going to use. I'm going to go back into that Royal Treasure, but I'm going to use my finger. And see, you can see that shift there? I'm going to use that to blend between the two. And just blend them together. So that it looks seamless. See how that just binds it together? It goes from that blue, purple, to that magenta, gold. Trust the process. Okay, I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, so if the sound is different, I'm really sorry, because I think I screwed up the mic. Yeah. Anyway, so I've put my base on, I've put my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, but now we're going to finish up the eyes. I know this is looking crazy, but trust the process. So I'm going to take, I got this melt, it is an ultra matte gel liner in black. I also have it in green. I got a melt a melt mystery box, and I wanted to do a video, the whole, whatever. So I'm going to take, this is from the Bling Brushes and Allie Dawson. I love her. I think she's amazing. But I'm going to take, this is the E34. It's an angled liner brush. And I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to take it a little bit, a very little bit, under my eyes, because we all know me and my eyes. They're dry, so they're going to water. But then I'm going to take and sort of connect them. And line my upper lid. I have reasons, and you'll see them in a moment. So I'm just taking this because I want a base for another shadow. Well, it's actually a liquid eyeliner. Now I take and I just kind of flatten it onto the brush a little bit. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here where I draw the line. For some reason, this is the eye I have a hard time with. Well, I think it's because I can see better out of this eye. So when I'm actually doing work, see, this one's thicker on this side, so I have to thicken it up on this side too. So it's this side that I have a hard time getting it even, but a little bit more. I know this is very boring, and I'm sorry. My husband just tried to call me, and I'm recording on my phone. It's a whole process. There we go. Alrighty. So now I'm going to shake this up. This is from Sugar Drizzle. Now see that color? But let me see if I can get it to do... I'll probably have to put it on my hand for you to see it. Let me see if I can get it to do... Nope. I don't know if I can get it to do it. So you see the pink, but I see a gold. You see that green? You see the purple? Oh, I can't get it to do the shift really well. Anyway, I'm going to take this. It looks really purple, but it's blue and purple and gold, and it's a multi-chrome I can't get it to work right. Let me see if I move it down on my hand more. If you can see, I'm not good at swatches. Let me see if you can no. Oh, there's the greenish. I can see the greenish, but you guys can't. I'm sorry. I don't know how to make it so you guys can see what I'm seeing. I have a hard time with that. But I'm going to take this. Hopefully we can see it on my eyes. And I'm going to go over that black. So it makes it stand out more. You can't see the shift. I can see the shift, but unfortunately you guys cannot see the shift. Just gonna line over the top of it, which makes this stand out more. And then I'm gonna dot my eye because it's starting to water. I'm gonna do that over here as well. Not the same spot because I don't want the black on there. And then another sugar drizzle. This is called Moonbeam. And it is, let me see if I can get this to work. This is a green gold. Oh, you can see the gold part of it. There you can see the green of that one, sort of. I don't know how to make it so that you guys can see it. I'm going to take this. And line my water line. Yep. And mix it with that black just a smidge so it blends together. I don't know if you can see that. So now I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit. It's called Imperial Crown. Let me see if I can show you. Just going to take a little bit of that and put it along with this to blend it together. I know I saw it, that big old chunk fall, but it makes it so that it'll be just a little bit. I've already done this side. Just blends it together a little bit better. Alrighty, I'm gonna go put on mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my final look today. I still don't know if you can see the multi-chromes like I can see them, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I love this palette. I'm so glad that I have it in my collection. It is available through Nomad Cosmetics. You can only buy it online. It is absolutely well worth the price, well worth having in my collection. I'm so very happy. Let me tell you a little bit about what I have all over my face. My foundation is the Profusion. I don't know, I put it in the trash. It's all gone. Sorry, my husband keeps calling me. And then I have the All-Star bronzer palette. I use these two. I kind of mix them together. And then I have this is the Solomona Sunlight Love blusher in Peach Gleam. This is from Odin's Eye. It is one of my favorite brands. It's beautiful. And then I also have the ColourPop. This is from the Avatar The Last Airbender. It is Moon Peach. This is my highlighter that I have on today. And I have on the Sky High Maybelline mascara. That's what I have on my face today. I generally don't wear lips. I just have on this little lip balm from ColourPop from their Winnie the Pooh collection. That's my look today. And I'm going to go see a friend. And I hope you all have a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Be kind to people. Love always. Bye.